If you are ready to make change, real change in your business, this is the video for you. And if you want to get out of a rut or anything like that, I'm gonna make the video that isn't a quick tip, quick motivating, quick short content. This is the no BS guy, straightforward, no nonsense type of spiel. Alright? So, let's get into it. How you transform your business in 3 weeks. Zero bullshit. Break this into 3 week, 3-step every week. Realistically, you should do all these steps every single week. But if you don't have the time and the money and the resource to do this much step every week, then I would just stick to 3. And this is the guideline that I would use to scale your business and completely transform it to a different type of business, a different man. Okay? So, week 1, I'm gonna take X, or Twitter, previously known as Twitter, as this prime example. Elon did this so well to transform X into an absolute giant. So, the step 1 is you gotta do a deep dive assessment. So you need to know what make your business a beast and what make your business slow and clunky. And from there, you can identify what type of tools that's harming your business. You can identify what type of employees that's harming your business. Then you just gotta cut the fat. You just gotta remove all the unnecessary things, like what Twitter or X did. They fire all of their employee, fire so much of their employee that don't do much of the work. They use this 80%, 20% principle. They fire away 80% of the employees that only produce 20% result. And they only keep the goal of the goal in the company. And guess what? You don't notice a single change in X after they fire all of their employees. And that goes to show how much it matters to just really cut out the unnecessary tool, processes, and expenses that aren't driving your result. So now this will give you more result, more resources to spend on other things that could potentially grow your business. Step 3, make sure you set core goals. Either it's for the company, or if you are just a one-man army, you do this for yourself. This was what I did. So look, I just got myself a vision board. So this is a vision board of the company, of myself, how I want the company to go. Everything goes on here. And I have multiple pages of just, pictures, all the stuff I want to do with this company, all the stuff I want to do in my life. Everything is on here. My legacy, what my perfect schedule will look like, what values would uphold, and all of this will set a destination for either you or your company to grow into. And make sure you be as specific as possible. Write down every single word you think of. Write down this down to the metric the centimeter, the millimeter, so that by the time that you start execute, you can do this precisely. Week 2. So you just basically, after you cut out all of everything, you should have enough resources to change your whole business into a more efficient one. And you now also have your goals. This week is about aligning everything to the core goal. So it's either if it's, you go in and say, hey, our car goal for this year is to hit this much amount of client and get this much close. Then if you aren't getting as much close, but you are getting enough book appointment, then you would optimize your business where it would focus on the closer. Either get more closer or hire a better closer, or spend time and money on a resource that would train your closer, either it is yourself or it is your employees. So just delegate your resources smartly and make sure that it aligns to your ultimate goal that you set for yourself. To make this as efficient as possible, what I would do is completely optimize this to an automated system. I did this for everything. So the moment that I found out that we need to, verify email, I spend my resources that I've had to develop a bot where it just automatically verifies all the email, and I can basically use it from there. And I've done it with phone number and every single thing that come across my desk. If you can automate it, try to automate it. Step 2. So this is more about on the fulfillment side. So just make sure that your client are happy, and never, what is a mistake I make is never put your client above your company. Some people say customer is king, but if you spend too much of your time just focusing on the client, your business will fail, and you'll become a people pleaser, and you just try to make every single thing better for that one client. And it's not like they're paying you more. Unless they're paying you more, then just make sure you deliver on the result that you promised in the first place. Never more, never less, okay? And make sure that you have this follow-up system to just check up on how the client is doing, so they don't, are lost and they just blame you for not updating them with anything. So just make sure that your client are happy. Either, if you want, you can automate all of this and learn how to fulfill your client automatically. Either it's through outsourcing or through an automated tool. Alright. Step 3. Make sure that your team is working well together. This is one of the biggest things that I have struggled with, because I used to have 1 or 2 employees, and they would just never communicate, and that harmed the whole company as a whole. Because, for example, if you have a cold caller and you have an appointment setter, if the cold caller, after they call and put all the call on a list, and they never communicate that with the data setter, then you would just have appointment book without putting them through a follow-up sequence. So it's just little thing like that. Just make sure that you have team call fairly often. Keep up with them, email them. You don't have to micromanage, but you should manage enough that your business is not failing. Week 3. So this week is just basically you've done everything. You revamped your business and everything. If after all of that, you definitely will see improvement in your business after cutting out everything, putting in new tools and stuff like that. You should see a lot of improvement. And what I would do from there is make sure you track all of it, analyze it, and just exploit the crap out of the measurements. So for example, what I have is an email campaign, and I have this tracker system where I track response rate, reply rate, email delivery rate, and everything like that. And I set a goal to hit 5% reply rate on all my email and have less than 10% bounce rate on the emails. So with the data track like that, what you can have is optimization. You can change based on what you measure out and analyze. So for me, if I have a very high bounce rate, and that would just mean I need to invest in a tool where it can verify my email better and stuff like that. And if I have a very low reply rate, that means my script is wrong and I need to change. So I did with this with SMS, Facebook. I have a follow-up sheet and all of that just to see how much call I'm booking from these type of messages. So just do this over and over again, and then just optimize everything. Cut out everything. It's just a big full circle. Analyze, optimize, measure, and then back again. Analyze again, optimize, and measure. So one big circle. You would just repeat this multiple weeks. But in 3 weeks, if you truly apply this, your business would change completely. And if you just keep going from there on, you have a different business by say next year or in a couple of months. So just so you know, this isn't like I know a lot of people are expecting some sort of amazing trick, and I was at that stage where I was expecting this one tool will completely transform your business in 3 weeks. You should buy this tool and apply this, blah 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 blah. That doesn't work. It's really about the momentum that you set, and you should just stick with it and optimize based on the measurement. That's just a better long-term game, and you can do this automatically. Either you hire someone that do all of the analyze, and you can take a quick look at it, and then you can optimize this for yourself. So you just gotta keep sticking to it, and you will see the change in 3 weeks. All right. So this is what I would do if I want to change my business in 3 weeks, and I've done this multiple times for multiple clients and for myself. And if you find this helpful and you like No BS Guy like this, like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, if you want me and my team to completely optimize and change your whole business and transform it forever with our own system that get you 5 to 10 client every month automatically, just book a call with me below. Other than that, see you.